Hey guys, it's MyRthoughts, and today I'm going to do a simple unboxing and review of the Buzby Ultimate Missile Blast. Now, these were the direct replacement for the Big Blast, but they didn't stay on the shelf very long. They were part of a series, the Ultimate series, which are all different blasters. You can see they all connected together. They also had an Ultimate Tech 10 and an Ultimate Berserker, but these are the Snipe Blast and the Rapid Blast, and excluding the Ultimate Missile Blast and maybe the Berserker, they weren't all that great. They were generally pretty bad blasters, but the Ultimate Missile Blast does have a very nice tank in it, so it is useful for NIC Wars. So I'm going to unbox it real quick. You can see when they sold, I still do have the sticker on, it's kind of hard to see, but when they sold, they averaged between about $10 to $15. Sometimes they went more. I got this one really cheap kind of when they were going out, so that's why I have it. And I also have a couple other ones that I've modded. But anyway, I'm going to open it up. Out. Oh. The cardboard is really bad quality. It just kind of rips, even though it's only held by one piece of tape. But is this? And this doesn't even really slide out, so you're almost better just cutting it out. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Let's start, I guess, with the missiles. These are the missiles. They, actually introduced with the Ultimate Missile Blast, I believe, these glow missiles, and they have a little button inside, and when you depress them, nothing happens, but then when you release, they light up, and they're actually decently bright. They're kind of cool. But it works because, and I think I'm just going to have to untie these. The Ultimate Missile Blast, the way it's set up, it doesn't have a direct firing line. It's really strange. It's kind of got a post for the missiles, and then it's got two holes on the side where the air vents out, which works, but it really limits the range of this blaster, which is interesting because that means it's very easy to get past, and we'll talk about that in a minute. As soon as wow, this does not want to come apart. I should have brought scissors, but I didn't. Alright, there's the front. Maybe I can just kind of rip out the back. No, I guess not. Alright, I guess I can. Anyway, this is the Ultimate Missile Blast. Oops. Out of packaging. It's kind of a weird shape, and the reason for that is, well, there's supposed to be a blaster that can clip on to the bottom and the top, so it's got a lot of extra space. The shell is much larger than it needs to be, and the systems are more complex than they need to be just so they could add this feature, which is kind of annoying, but it also means that there's a lot of real open space where you could integrate a pump, forward-facing pump for an NIC blasters, which is what I do with these Ultimate Missile Blasts. And you can see it's got an overpressure release valve that kicks in. And I can't tell if it's actually kicking in. This might be just a weird one. Huh, well, I don't know what the overpressure release valve is set for this one, but it doesn't seem to want to kick in. So I'm going to pump it 7 times. I think that's what it was. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to load a missile. You can see it's kind of out in the background, but I printed out a little bit of a little target, and it's that white piece of paper that's hanging right there. I'm going to attempt to aim for that, and you can guys kind of gauge what the power of this blaster is. It's, I don't know, maybe 10 feet away. It's not that far, but just to give you guys an idea. And there's the shot. You see it kind of veered off to the side, which just kind of happens with these missile blasters. You kind of aim them in a direction that you want it to go, but it kind of goes within a 5x5 square of where you want to go. So here's the second shot, and again that one then curved to the right. And it's just because these missiles are kind of squishy, the back fins really do affect the trajectory, and if they get kind of squished in one direction, they'll veer to a side, which you could see happening. But the last thing I want to talk about real quick about this Ultimate Missile Blast is, even if you don't want to convert it to a Super NIC primary like the one that I have on the channel, it was a fairly early video, I showed that one that I did. Even if you don't want to convert it, one of the mods that you should definitely do, even if you just wanted to shoot missiles, is you take like a drill bit or a Dremel and you just Dremel a hole straight through here. It's just that easy, and that literally doubles your ranges. It's kind of hard to see, but there's little air release holes, and they're really hard to see. You might be able to see that, but there's 2 of them on either side, but they're not a direct flow, so you lose a lot of the power just firing the missile. And even if you still want it to glow up, light and glow up, I found that the pressure alone, just from the pumping it normally and having a hole in the front, is enough to set off the glow missile anyway. So you can have twice the power and still have it glow. There's really no reason not to do it. So even if you just want this to be a missile blaster, just drill a hole straight through here, you'll have twice the power. Just that easy. So that is the Ultimate Missile Blast review and demonstration. Thanks for watching.